Daniil Dubov. Daniil, congratulations.
Thanks.
Yeah, Daniil, just very, very impressive today. The first game was, in many ways, a shocking game. I can't remember the last time Ding lost in under 20 moves. Actually, he had a bit of...
Including that game, yeah?
Including that game. What happened in that one? Because that just went off the rails real quick.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I was kind of lucky. Because the funny moment was at move 13, so after bishop f5, yeah, this rook a5 looks very stylish. And yesterday Karakin played like the same way against me, so I was sort of inspired by him. But yeah, I felt like it should be, like it shouldn't be smart. And yeah, I mean, I thought for quite some time, and I didn't see why it is not. But in fact, he had b6, knight c6, bishop g4, and white pretty much resigns, which would be like a typical games that I lose to Ding or any other Chinese. Like you go rook a5, you try to be creative, and you resign to most later.
But it worked out. Because
yeah, but luckily for me, he did something else, and then I think it was like after f4. Yeah, again, I was obviously scared of blundering something in one move, but in general, it feels so risky. Like all the pieces join the attack and everything. And after c6,
did you consider taking on g5, on d5 or knight g4?
No, come on, you don't sacrifice against the Chinese.
I've been saying rook a1, keep the rook. But these aggressive people, they were like all over rook takes d5.
Yeah, but I mean, obviously, if he plays c6, it means he calculated rook takes d5. And obviously, he sort of could be wrong, but it's less likely than that it's me being wrong. So yeah. And then I thought it's pretty much low. I mean, it's very difficult in a practical game, especially, but in general, it should be just much better for white.
Yeah, you're pretty much winning after rook a1, but there were... Rook did not have to go, but rook a1 is not a mistake, of course.
Peter insists on knight g4.
The computer insists on knight g4. I did not see knight g4 during the game.
Yeah, maybe, but okay, I'm obviously like extremely scared of blundering something, and like I still am extremely scared of blundering something. So yeah, I mean, I just wanted to be safe.
But Daniil, don't you know you're an elite player now? You never blunder something. You just forgot about something. You know, you put the knight on g4, the rook leaves the board. Oh, I forgot about that rook. That's how everybody talks.
I mean, I still do blunder. I have to admire. So.
Something went wrong in the opening, I'm guessing, yeah? Like the position you got.
Yeah, it was a little bit strange. So after b5, white has 3 moves, which is kind of obvious. Yeah? It's bishop b3, d3, and bishop e2. And I mean, I sort of recalled the right plan. I remembered that after bishop e2, like what black is doing is, yeah, somehow connected to e7, e5. But I forgot how exactly, and I think like I should have started with rook e8 somewhere. I mean, at least I checked it briefly after the game. It does exist in notes, and the notes say that it's sort of acceptable. But yeah, what I got in the game was not a dream scenario, of course.
How do you react?
Yeah, I think he won quite convincingly. I mean, he was always ahead on the clock, and yeah, my position was
yeah, that was a good game by him generally.
Yeah, I mean, in general, I didn't feel like I played like a complete idiot. I mean, okay, he just outplayed me. It's sort of okay. It happens.
Then you lose a game like that, and you have to play again in 10 minutes. Do you curse yourself out, or depends on the game? What's your protocol there?
Well, it depends, but yeah, I mean, after losing such a game, it's not even that you're depressed. I mean, okay, you're not playing a random guy, so it's sort of okay that number like 2 or 3 in the world outplays you. I mean, it's just, I mean, okay, it's not that you blundered, so you basically don't even know where exactly you made a mistake. So I mean, if you lose a game of this kind, then it's, I mean, what can you do?
Game 3 was a relatively quiet affair, reversed Italian.
I think game 3 was actually sort of a turnover point because, like, it was very important that I sort of outplayed him from that equal position. Like, it was still a draw, but I think I mean, at least the chess bomb says I should have gone h4. But in general, like, it looked sort of dead drawish, and then he had to come up with a, yeah, I think instead of rook f3, or maybe after rook f3, f5, you go h4.
Oh, okay.
And it says like 0-80, which is probably still a draw. But anyway, like even in the game, it was like sort of obvious that it's black who has to be really precise. Because I mean, originally I was sort of shocked. Yeah, shocked that he went for this pawn ending, but then I realized that, like, first of all, it's probably a draw, and secondly, he didn't really have a choice. And it is a draw, although I mean, still, I felt like it's white who's trying. I was actually about to blunder because when I played f4, like originally, just in terms of ideas, I completely missed that after g5, h5 does exist. And then I basically resign.
Oh,
like, let's say a5, g5, h5, and then, yeah, I have two connected passers, but the d and h pawns, yeah, will promote. So I was, yeah, kind of happy to, yeah, to spot that before I played it, and yeah, I mean, the game finished in a draw, but it was still sort of a confidence boost, to be honest, because I mean, okay, it felt like there was completely nothing, and then still he was under pressure. And then the last game, yeah, I was obviously lucky, but I mean, in general, the fact that I won is obviously, yeah, I mean, it's mostly thanks to the fact that I was lucky. But I think it's pretty fair to say that it was pretty much an equal match, which is already an achievement for me. I feel like, I mean, okay, like normally I lose all the games against some Chinese with like 25 something, and yeah, I mean, okay, now I sort of put resistance against Ding. Yeah, I don't know. I think he probably mixed up something.
It looked like early on only you could be better, at least, right? I mean,
yeah, I mean, exactly. This rook c1 is probably, yeah, I don't know what was it, to be honest. Maybe he just realized, maybe he didn't want to play this line at all, and then he realized we transposed, and he decided to do something something fresh, sort of. Because I mean, obviously he knows that knight takes b6, bishop takes c6 is the main theory.
right.
And there is a big number of games there. But yeah, he played this rook c1, and d3, I had a feeling, like, I felt like I managed to recall it. Because I mean, also it looks nice. I actually expected him to go like d3, e3, to be honest. Because I mean, when you go e3, at least it kind of makes sense. So the bishop on b6 is stupid. I'll play some, I don't know, bishop f5 or knight e5. So this is basically how you play in this line. You just go, like, you bet all in on this d pawn, and you don't care about all the rest. Like after some knight a to c5, you probably go knight e5. You give up b7. Some bishop g4 isn't there, and I mean, okay, you try to play it like this, please. And yeah, I mean, when he took on b6, I was sort of surprised because I thought it's either I just blundered something or it's very, very comfortable for black. Then rook takes a2, he blitzed out knight g2, which was also kind of mysterious to me. So I mean, if you blitz it out, doesn't mean that you think you're better, or like, it was slightly mysterious. I don't know why exactly I didn't take on b2. I just thought bishop f5 is so natural, to be honest. Yeah, then he played bishop e4, which I think is correct. Takes, queen e6. Yeah, my original idea was to go queen d4 here, and originally I was sort of optimistic. But then I realized...
We thought queen b2, but then queen d7 was maybe interesting.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I didn't play it, yeah. But yeah, I thought queen d4. Like, queen d4 looks sort of good. I mean, in general, if I will take on d3, force ed, and I will also capture b2, I will be better.
Rook c6 or something, or what?
No, I think knight d6 is annoying. Well, first of all, maybe I should have played it still. But what I didn't like is knight d6 after queen d4. and then takes, and I'm sort of not in time to stabilize. Like takes, and I have to give up f7 or do something that I don't like. And if I give up f7, maybe that's what that's probably the way to go, like rook 8, king h7. I thought about it, maybe I had to play like this. But then, okay, he'll play knight d6, he will collect b7, I can be pawn down at some point. Like, I pray for this b pawn, which, yeah, I don't know. In general, it felt like way too risky approach to me. And then queen e6 is, like, basically I'm saying, okay, I sort of agree that it's a draw, but yeah, I still have some pressure. Because obviously when he played this rook b1, okay, it's not much. Like, even if he goes queen e3 instead of queen f3,
Yeah.
I mean, okay, like, he's obviously slightly worse, and like, if I will be precise, he will be slightly worse forever. I can probably, like, protect b7 at some point, then start bringing the king to c7, but yeah, I mean, still it's, yeah, I mean, it's a long way to lose it with white. What he did was even more ambitious, I thought. And actually, at some point, I sort of lost the track, this f5, queen a4. Then at some point, I realized that actually, yeah, I have less time, and at some point, like, he will just start avoiding the queen trade, and then at some point, this pawn is on f5. I mean, it can be sort of problematic, yeah? I mean, if I will lose b6 and get exactly nothing for it, then I will be slightly worse. So yeah, I started to sort of play more solid moves. Yeah, queen c6. I don't know why queen c6, but okay, why not? Takes 95. There was actually a cool trap by me at some point, I think. Like earlier when I played this rook d7 or something. I think when rook b1, rook d8. Just let me. So yeah, after rook b1, rook d8, move 24. So here I was really hoping, that was my only hope. I thought queen b5 looks very natural.
Yeah, we saw it.
And then you take, and rook d1 check is there.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then in the game, somehow, yeah, I had to play moves, and I mean, okay, we got this rook ending, which sort of looks like a dead draw. But I mean, still, I'm a pawn up. It's a little bit ridiculous to offer a draw. I mean, first you lose a pawn, and then you offer a draw. Then somehow he failed to collect the pawn. I don't know when exactly.
Yeah, we were debating in this position to allow king c4 look very strange. Like, I don't know how to play f3 g4 or something, and should still
yeah, probably. But what exactly is white attacking though? Like, I just played slow.
Maybe king e6, king e5.
Yeah, you just repeat.
Yeah, that's what I thought basically. Because at some point, I mean, okay, like after all those nightmares against the Chinese, I was actually really scared of losing this position. Like many times, I was scared of. Because at some point it could be just equal with like it could be just complex and equal. It's not that I have a draw at any moment. When he will start collecting g7, I'll have to pull the pawn and pray. Yeah? I mean, anyway, what he was doing was extremely strange. I mean, I don't even get the idea. So he basically forced me to play b6, which is what I don't mind at all. So he probably wanted to sort of after b6. Now he brings the rook to 7th rank, and then he takes on g7.
Yeah, we thought rook c1 here instead of f4 might still hold.
Yeah, but still b5.
Oh, you go b5 immediately, of course.
No, I mean, I was obviously very scared. Like everywhere, I would just go b5 or b6 and run with the pawn. And if it's a draw, it's a draw. I mean, I didn't want to lose it like a complete idiot. And then in the game, I mean, again, I don't know. Like after king f3, I just thought, like suddenly I realized I'm probably completely winning. Then he played this rook c1, and I realized that, yeah, actually it is not true. I'm probably winning, but it's not that obvious. Because my original feeling was like, okay, I just go b5 or b6. He has to yeah, put his rook to b something, and then I go king g4, collect h5, and win.
So what happens here if, let's say, after rook c1, b5, if we give a check from c3? I'm looking at this now. I don't know if I need to, but I want to force you to play king g4, and then I go rook c7. Is this so clear?
No, it's definitely far from clear.
Because I think maybe if you want to play sharply for a win here, you have to play like rook b6.
Yeah, probably, but it could be good. No, I mean it's sort of tricky. I think it's going to be a race, and it feels like White will save himself. So I probably play rook b6, rook takes g7, then I probably play king f3.
Yeah, and I have rook g6 very importantly.
Yeah, king f3, of course I go.
Yeah, king f3, rook g6, rook b8.
Yeah. But then it's still a race, yeah, I mean, it's not simple.
Yeah, but to me, it looks like this might probably be it. Like, I take on h6, and then I go rook c6, rook c1, rook b1, and yeah, why should I lose this with White?
Yeah, I agree.
This just looks like a draw, right?
Yeah, sure. No, I mean, it's not that, I mean, okay, I had to play moves, yeah? I mean, I was basically...
No.
I was basically surprised by the fact that, like, the game is still in progress, and it's obvious that Black is trying, so I was just happy, and then somehow he lost it.
From how far away had you seen that you have this king f6 in the end and you win this h?
No, I mean, obviously, when I played b1, I saw it, because actually, like, otherwise I have some sort of smart options, because it's actually tricky. Like, what I wanted to do originally is to collect h5 somehow. So let's say I go rook a6 here, and then rook a1 is a threat, he has to play rook h2.
Why? We can wait for rook a1 and then play rook h2.
Ah, yeah, that is actually true. Yeah, but then I probably don't play king c2. I don't know how.
Anyway, not so relevant as obviously.
No, I mean, anyway, my point is that let's say, okay, I played this f5, b1, takes, f6. So obviously, what you really want to do as Black, just to be safe, is to collect h5 and be on time to stop the f pawn. But after f7, I'm not on time.
Yep.
And yeah, I mean, I had to calculate the stuff, which which seems to work.
Do you trust yourself there, or do you keep counting in your head again and again? Like king e8, I go king e6, and you make sure you're
I mean, when you're down to 20 seconds, you cannot spend time like there is no tomorrow. Yeah, I mean, it's yeah, I mean, you check it like 2 times. Also, I mean, anyway, I have to do it, right? I mean, I have to do something, and it feels natural. I mean, it could be just a draw, but I mean, yeah, I have to try it anyway. Yeah, I mean, it was obviously, yeah, a surprising day to me, to be honest, but yeah, it happens.
Take it. Congratulations, Daniil Dubov. So, how do you like this format? You win the match, and the match is not over. It's just 1 point out of the 2 you need. Is that annoying, or does it feel good anyway?
No, I think it's brilliant. No, I think it's just, I mean, it sort of, yeah, I mean, it sort of increases the chances of a player who is better in general. So it's sort of, okay, I mean, it would be a little bit strange, yeah? I mean, okay, I won 1 match, he basically lost some dead draw, and now it's over. I mean, it would be strange. I mean, as well, I played against Kerek, and I mean, like, after all, it's like +6 in Rapid after 3 matches.
But you won 3-0 twice.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I mean, after the second match, it was 1-1, and still I had a shot. Yeah, I mean, which is obviously inspiring. Because otherwise, it would be just, okay, you win +3s, and you lose in Armageddon, and before that, you lose this 4th game, and it's over. No, I think it's sort of okay. I mean, I think I mean, at least once thanks to it, and I mean, this time, I don't know if people call Ding, it's still fine. I just want the best player to win, to be honest.
Yeah, been a lot of fun to follow your games, and we're looking forward to more tomorrow. Thank you so much, Daniil.
Thanks.